Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. Sorry about that. So I see that there's a few new viewers here. So basically, the concept of the show is I will do live ghost box sessions. So basically, let's see, what time is it? So in under 15 minutes, I'll go ahead and start doing sessions. So what I do is I do, like I said, live ghost box sessions, but this is something that's a little unique. Um, all of my sessions are done in reverse speech, and they're all coming through one of my ghost boxes that is being fed into a reverse. It will convert forward speech to reverse speech. So in theory, we shouldn't be able to hear anything coming out or anything understandable coming out. So if we do get any responses coming through, then it's really hard to say. It's really hard to disprove that we are getting answers. We've been getting some really amazing results doing this. We've been experimenting for probably a month now. Well, it's been about a month, yeah. And it's just been crazy, crazy results so far. So basically what we do is we will, when we do start the sessions, if anybody does have a question that they want to ask or want me to repeat, I would just type in the letter Q, and then your question, but keep the question down to like 15 words or less. That way, if I do display them up on the screen, I can share them and the whole message will come up. So anyway, so basically, like when I first started doing this show, I really didn't know what to expect, or it was just going to be like experiments. So people started, and I can't guarantee anything when we do this. This is just all, on the fly. I can't predict what's gonna come through, but people have been asking questions, or asking if they have any, if we have, or if anybody out there has any messages from a loved one, or somebody that has passed, because they wanted to get closure. And believe it or not, we've gotten some amazing results, and people have gotten their closure that they've been looking for. So sometimes it gets very emotional. Can I say that that's their loved ones coming through? I can't answer that. Only they can. And for them to get or the answers that they are getting, and some of the things that only mean something to them, and they're hearing these responses, it's pretty amazing. And the messages that I get in private, that people will watch the show and not want to say anything because they don't want other people to know what they're dealing with, or what they've experienced. It's been pretty overwhelming. It's been pretty crazy. But it's just been an amazing show so far, and the viewers that we do have are amazing. The show wouldn't have been here if it wasn't for you guys, and I just really want to apologize for over the last, sorry, I just poked myself. Over the last couple of I don't know, 3 weeks or so, my internet has been really up and down. But actually looking back at things, my internet's been down since like October. It's just never been resolved. So it's really spotty. hopefully, I ran a new cable today. Um, and it seems to stabilize. It seems to have stabilized the modem so far. Um, Before my modem couldn't even stay connected. It was really bad. And then me trying to work from home, it's been a headache. But anyway, yeah, like right now, I know the internet's it just went down. Now it's going back up. So the upload speeds are really slow. Um, but we'll see if we can get through it. Um, the issues out in the street. So I had a tech out here today. Then I had a tech out here last week. So anyway, so Michelle, yeah, exactly how you wrote down your message. This is exactly how you wanted to be messaged, something like that. Yeah, if it comes through choppy, I mean, there's really nothing I could do. I mean, it's either I try to just get through the show or I just end it and not even try to do another show until my internet's resolved, and they don't even have a time frame of how long it's going to take. Um, I mean, it's been since October, so that the issue was first discovered, and they've known about, and they even told me today that they've known about the issue, but they just haven't fixed it. They've known about it for a few months now, and they still haven't fixed it. So, is the video okay? Is the video coming through okay? I know before it was really bad. And that's basically why I kind of wanted to end the show last week was it just the audio was terrible and the video was terrible. So I might have to start looking at another provider. So I know I'm just kind of bitching about the internet, but I'm just wanting to explain to everybody about what's going on. Um, all right, if the video's good, I mean, I don't know. I mean, is audio choppy at all, or is it coming through okay? Let me test out a ghost box and let me know if it sounds okay. Um, Hold on one second. So the audio's a little choppy. That's weird. Let me see something. Hold on one sec. Oh, hold on. I think I might have found something. I'm trying to see if hold on one second. I'm just checking all the audio settings. Test, test, test. That's good. That's good. Voice. Level. That's good. Sorry about that. I was just checking all the audio settings. Everything here looks okay. All right. All right. Now, so um, yeah, what I had to do was I just had to, I just made some audio changes too. So, all right, cool. Let me just real quick. Let me just test Ghost Box real quick. All right. Let me take off my name here. I'm just trying to get everything readjusted. Sorry. Take that off. That's good. Do that'll work. All right. All right, cool. So, all right, cool. So, Michelle, yeah, that's what the ghost box sounds like. So when we do start the sessions, that's what you're going to hear, and we'll see if we can get any responses when that's coming through. Um, so like I said, I mean, this is something that Sandra, you didn't miss anything. We're just starting. Let me just remove this. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get reoriented here. It's been about a week since I had to cancel my Wednesday show also because of the internet issues, but hopefully Wednesday show should be back on. I'm starting a new show on Wednesdays with a couple of co-hosts. Should be a lot of fun. Um, one of the co-hosts, she's a psychic and medium. Um, and then another friend of mine, he's a audio engineer. So we talk about the paranormal. We talk about ITC and things like that. So it's going to be a fun show. The first time we did it, we had a lot of fun on the show, and everybody seemed to enjoy it. So come on. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started on the first session. So if anybody has any questions, still go ahead and feel free to throw them up there. And like I said, this is going to be all reverse speech. And we'll see if we can make any connections tonight. Last time I know that I talked about a full moon, and I've never had any experience over all the years being in the paranormal. Never had an experience or any type of no no activity or anything during a full moon. And then last time during the full moon, all hell broke loose in here. There was an apparition that was seen. There was um, banging. We heard disembodied screams of a woman. And little background before we get started, for those of you that are just tuning in, my my house is very active. There's 4 spirits here, so you never know what to expect during my live stream. So we'll go ahead and get started, and we'll see what happens. All right. So also on my desk, for those of you tuning in for the first time, so there's my ghost box. We have a cat ball. We have a black mirror. We have a REM pod, and then just a couple of candles. So, all right. So this is what we'll be looking at, but then also I'll have the other screen that will show like a fireplace and then just text scrolling through. That's just in case if somebody tunes in while we're doing a ghost box session, at least they know what's happening. So I'll flip between the 2 different screens periodically during the session. So, all right, we'll go ahead and get started. Is there anybody here that would like to communicate with us tonight? Who's asking for help? No, we don't want to talk to Ed. Does anybody have any messages for Susan tonight? Tina wants to know if her brother George that passed away 10 years ago, do you have any message for her, George? There's a female that said Bessie. Who are you here to contact? Is Chance LeBlanc, Betty, or George Rito here with us tonight? And do you have any messages for Michelle? Who just said yes? So who's the male that's asking for Michelle? Who's the female that just said help? Spirit? Mary Crossman wants to know if her husband or sister has any messages for her. Dawn wants to know if her dad's here with her. David says, Caddy, talk. Arlene wants to know if her mom Gigi or Uncle Joe have any messages for her. Can Spirit set the REM pod off? There's any spirits here with us? Who just said no? Can Chance tell Michelle how he passed? Eric, who are you here to speak with? Chrissy wants to know if her mom Charlotte is here. Don, what's your dad's name? Jennifer wants to know if her dad is watching over her sister during this hard time for her. Ray, are you here with us tonight? Janice wants to know if her dad is here with us tonight. Are there any messages for Mary Crossman? Michelle wants to know how Chance, how did you die? Chance, are you here with us tonight? Yeah? Can you tell us how you died? Ray, are you here with us tonight? Yeah, spirits are here. David wants to, Mom, he wants to hear your voice. If David's mom is here, can you speak to him, please? Who just said Abby? Who keeps on saying girl? I'm hearing a little girl come through. Who's looking for Abby? Who said died? How did you die? Who's the little girl that's trying to come through? Who just said my sister? Who's looking for their sister? Patty, is that you trying to talk to your brother David? Is that Mary's sister that's trying to come through? You just said my sister. Who said Mary? Is Mary's sister here with us? Who was the female that said I am? Somebody says sissy. Yep. Ed. We don't want to talk to Ed. Is Renee here with us? Who just said Howard? Howard, who are you looking for? Who just called my name? Bill, who are you trying to contact? All right, we're going to end the session soon. Who just said Edgar? Edgar, who are you looking for? Who's calling my name? Who just said me? Is Chance here with us? Is somebody looking for the brother? No? All right, we're going to end this session. All right. There was just a lot of names coming through. So basically what you're listening for, I know that it's sometimes it's easier if you're listening to it to the session using headphones, but so basically what you just have to basically get used to listening to these sessions over and over. Then you'll start kind of adapting to what you're listening for. So basically, like I said, when you hear words coming through, most of the what you're listening to is going to be reverse speech. So if a word does come through, it should be pretty apparent when something's coming through. Like Chance did come through a couple of times. Um, but it's sorry, I'm just smelling some cigarette smoke and it's just bothering me. And there's nobody here that smokes. This is what I'm talking about. But there is a gentleman here that smokes. Well, he used to live here. He passed away in the house. Um, and when he's around, there's really heavy cigarette smoke. Um, anyway, but when you're listening into the sessions, you'll start hearing things a little bit easier. It just takes some time to get used to what you're listening to. So, but just kind of listen out for if any if you hear any words. Sometimes you'll hear full sentences coming through. Sometimes it might be you'll hear one word and then two words and then a few more words. So it's almost like putting a piece of a puzzle together when you're listening to this. I know it's kind of crazy, but um during some sessions it's a little bit more. um some sessions are better than others. Sometimes we might do a session and we might not get anything. So it's, during every session, we might not, I mean, there might be a word here or there, but in some sessions we might not hear anything at all. So it just takes some time. And then it all depends on all the energy and things like that. Is do want if spirits do want to communicate, they'll try to communicate. So anyway, that's just a little. And you hear me saying, Ed, we don't want to talk to you. So the Ed that comes through all the time is not good. Um, he's associated with there's a little girl here also, a girl spirit here. Sometimes she comes through, and then also Ed will come through with her, and he'll try to block her. So that's why I say, Ed, we don't want to talk to you because he's pretty negative all the time. So I just got to the point of just ignoring him. Even if I hear his voice, I just ignore him, or I say we don't want to talk to you, just to make him known that he's not welcome. Um, hey, Patty. Well, welcome. Oh my God, that smoke. It's cigar smoke and it's really strong. Um, all right. So it's going to be one of those nights, I guess. It might get a little crazy in here. And with me, and this is something that I always kind of say, um, when activity starts up in here, I basically have to ignore it. Um, yes, I might. If you guys hear anything, or if I hear something and I'm looking off in a certain direction, let me know if you hear anything. Because sometimes we'll hear bangs, we'll hear different things. And with me being the only one here in my studio, me doing this by myself, I mean, I'm basically open to something happening, but I'm pretty protected. I protect myself all the time, but sometimes when something's like my energy is being drained and I'm just feeling exhausted, I might have to take a break and just end a session. Sometimes it just gets a little overwhelming in here. So just giving you guys a heads up. Yeah, and sometimes you guys might hear something speaking into the mic when I'm not talking. Um, it's happened a few times. Sometimes people hear what sounds like my voice coming through when I'm not even talking, coming through the broadcast. So if you guys experience that also, let me know. If you guys are also running a ghost box on your end during the sessions, let me know if you guys are getting any responses. It's kind of crazy on how I'll ask questions and people running a ghost box will get responses on their ghost box. So Joy, so what we do is we do live ghost box sessions here. So I'll ask questions and during the sessions, and then we'll see if we get any responses. Um, yeah, I know if the um, if the broadcast is coming out a little fuzzy on your side, yeah, it's my internet connection. I'm trying to get it resolved. I don't know when it's going to be resolved, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, just my internet speeds are really crazy. My download speeds are like 400 megabits, which is extremely fast. It's just my uploads are terrible. All right, so I guess if you guys want to if you guys have any questions, always feel free to let me know. I'm just kind of taking a short mini break. Um all right. So I do have the REM pod turned on. Everything's on. So we'll see what happens here. Is it a full moon tonight or is that tomorrow? Oh, it is tonight. Um so Winnie, when we start up the session, you can ask a question if you have any if you have a question. Um okay, so I guess the full moon is tomorrow. Um damn it. I wish we could have done the show last night. What I've always the REM pod's going off a little bit. Um And when it does go off, if I'm not speaking to it, I just ignore it. So, if you notice that the REM pod going off and I'm not communicating with that, I just ignore it. So that's how I protect myself. I don't communicate with anything when I'm not ready. So that's just a little tidbit. All right. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'm just reading the comments too. So sometimes I might read the comments just because I like to interact with what you guys are saying. And thank you everybody. I mean, thank you everybody for answering my question about the full moon. I looked it up and it said the 28th, so that's why I'm like, I guess it's today. Well, it's tonight actually, but anyway, whatever. Yeah, and thank you for everybody that has continually tuned into the show. It's been a lot of fun. You guys have made the show incredible. Um, and that's what keeps me coming back. I actually was really excited to do the show tonight. Um, just because I haven't done it in a while, and honestly, I was a little nervous, and I've been doing it for quite a while. So, um, I think there was just a lot of anxiety. Just hoping we could get through a whole show. Um, but so far it's going okay, I guess. I hope I don't jinx it. All right, come on. I'm just trying to make everything stable. All right, we're back up. All right, yeah, we're gonna start another session. Like I said, I'm just trying to make sure that the internet connection is gonna be stable. That's kind of why I'm stalling a little bit. Um, I'm just trying to make some adjustments on my side a little bit, just so we can keep them. Just trying to keep it going. Come on. Hold on a second. I'm gonna make another change real quick. Damn it. So you guys don't am I coming through okay? No, I was just making some changes here. Hold on a second. Okay. All right. Let me Is the video coming through okay, or it's just sound, black video? Still no video? All right. All right, what I'm going to do is end the stream and then come back in. Hold on one second. I'll be right back.